come join my daughter and I for an impromptu day in Short Pump, Virginia, which is a suburb of Richmond. It was a wonderful 80-degree day here in Virginia. I'm traveling from Northern Virginia and she's traveling from Southern Virginia. And you'll also get to witness our coffee shop failures. Here we arrived at the Short Pump Town Center, and that was my daughter saying hi. Come along with us. It is beautiful, and this was our first time visiting here. They have quite a few shops and restaurants here, and the thing that I like about this town center is most of it is covered as far as the stores. However, they do have some outdoor seatings, and though it may get warm here, though it may get hot here, you're not walking in the direct heat, because as you'll see as we go through, all of the walkways are pretty much covered, which makes the experience a little bit more enjoyable than just walking in the open heat and frying. So yeah, come go along with us. Maggiano's is one of our favorites, but we decided to forego it today to try something different. This is what I was talking about right here. All of the shops are pretty much covered, and though it is hot today, having this covering makes it bearable. There's only a few open areas, and it was not overly crowded here. There was a few sales going on. It's really nice. If you're ever in the Richmond, Virginia area, you should really give it a try. This was my first time hearing of this store. It was a store by the name of Cutoff, and they were having some pretty good sales, and things were reasonably priced. Even though my son wasn't with us because he was preparing for his upcoming finals this week to complete his first year of college, we found ourselves still looking for things for him, though we didn't get him anything this time. Crate and Barrel is a store that we absolutely had no business going in We loved just about everything we saw in there. They had really nice furniture. Some of it was a little bit pricey, but some of it actually was not too bad. So we walked around looking at a few furniture pieces, like this bed. I love this bed. I really want this bed. By the way, that bed is about $2,000. Yeah. So I had to keep walking. My daughter saw a couple things that she wanted for her place, but yeah, like I say, we admired the furniture, and I mean, the pieces were really nice and appeared to be quality pieces. Like, she loved a lot of the sofas and the chairs up there. Like, yeah, this chair, she really liked that. I'm not sure what type of leather it is, but it was about $2,000 as well. In this armoire. That armoire is so pretty, and it would go with her decor. So we decided, yeah, we better go ahead and head on down to where the prices are more our speed for today. And so we spent some time down here. And she picked up a few things for her apartment because she's still trying to get things in what she has decided to do, instead of just picking up things, from here and there as she grows into her own space. By the way, this is her first apartment. And so what I have encouraged her to do, and what she is doing, is instead of just going out buying a bunch of stuff. Oh, by the way, we love that mixer. But instead of just going out buying a bunch of pieces, she's getting a little bit at a time. So she can get quality pieces, things that she can carry over from this apartment to the next apartment, or, if she moves somewhere else. Now we're back outside. We sat on a bench and just soaked up some of the sun. It was really nice out there, even though it was 80 degrees. Maybe it didn't feel like it to us because we were under that covered area for so much. Here she's running back and forth to the sign because there is a Mexican restaurant within there that we wanted to go eat at, but she kept forgetting what stores it was located near. So that's what she was doing there. And as you see, we're right back on a covered walkway heading down to the restaurant. And I'm telling you, it was a perfect day. Our time there was also perfect because, as you can see, it was not overly crowded. And there is the restaurant. Yeah, it was really nice in there. It was very beautiful when we got up in there. Look at the decor. It was nice. The wait staff was nice. There wasn't a long wait or anything. As you can see, they weren't overly crowded. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it other than it was just a perfect day. So again, if you're ever in the Richmond area, please stop by and visit. That's the menu. I had to capture some photos. Those empanadas were so good. We got chicken and we also got nachos, which we did not finish eating. And these are like chicken lettuce wraps. Yeah, so we had a great time. And it was nice and refreshing to be able to get away from home, not being where she lives in Southern Virginia and not being where I live in Northern Virginia. We got to meet up somewhere that was like the halfway point for both of us and just explore new areas. For some reason, when they brought our food, flies came in. I don't know if they smelled the food or what. The restaurant itself was clean. We took no issues with that. But it could also be because they had some of the doors open. You can't see it here, but yeah, so that's why we were doing a little bit of fanning. Our waiter was nice as well. He was, the flies were kind of like getting to us a little bit. And prior to them bringing our food, we had no issues. But anyway, yeah, this was us enjoying our lunch. She doesn't like guacamole, so she was taking all of the guacamole off of her lettuce wraps. That's what we were doing here. We had already decided on one plant baby at this point, so we were trying to see if we could find another one, and of course we did. Unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because we just bought a couple of plants last weekend when we were in Southern Virginia, so hopefully we can keep them all alive. We plan on giving one to a friend, so here what we're trying to do is find a pot for it, and here we go, doing another loop around the inside of the nursery. And thank God, though we saw a lot that we wanted, we didn't purchase anymore. My daughter wanted to look at some of the succulents, and it was quite tempting, but we made it out unscathed and was able to keep some of our money in our pockets. Huh? Yeah. All right. Oh, almost similar to on a smaller scale. Walnut pistachio. What is this? That thing is huge. They got another one nearby. You want to try the other one? Yeah, this is kind of like. I saw that. Very pretty. I wouldn't mind. Oh, look at the art. The lady. Coco and Hazel. No. Huh? Oh, it's dirty.
It's dirty.
Yeah, dust everywhere.
Oh Lord. Okay, you pick a coffee spot, and I follow you this time.
That shit. You didn't see that dust?
I missed it. It's dirty.
Oh God. As soon as you walk in, it's so dusty.
You pick a spot, and I follow you.
We went to a third coffee shop, but unfortunately, where it was located, close to the VCU campus, there was no parking. So it was already close to 7 o'clock in the evening. So we decided to just forego trying a new coffee shop out on this trip and go ahead and head back home because I had like an hour and 10 to an hour and 15-minute drive. And so did she. But yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed our day together and headed back home. Neither one of us ran into traffic. It was just an overall great day getting to hang out with her. She is the only girl of the bunch. So though I love all of my children, sometimes it's a little bit special to hang out with her alone, with her being the only girl of the bunch. And so, yeah, we take advantage of any time that we're able to get to spend together with just her and I. And so here, yep, I've almost made it back home, and we had an amazing day, and I hope you guys have had an amazing Saturday as well. And that whatever you do, take time to spend it with your loved ones, including your adult children. I consider it a great blessing when adult children are still willing to spend time with you and hang out with you. And I try and spend time with each of them individually. It's not always easy, and on most occasions, it's all of us spending time together, which I enjoy just as much. But it's always fun when you get to do things with them separately, even though they're adults. Getting that one-on-one time is nothing short of amazing. Like I say, today was the most perfect day, even though it was planned. But everything doesn't always need to be planned. Sometimes you just need to do it.